In this video, we will review the steps for restoring files and folders from local cache using the Recovery Center. Recovery Center is a standalone application that allows you to recover data directly from the Axient cloud or from a private cloud. It offers recovery options ideal for direct-to-cloud users and those with a local cache repository. Recovery Center supports file and folder recovery, virtual disk exports, and Hyper-V virtualization of protected systems with or without the use of a local cache repository. You can download Recovery Center from the Vault or appliance by clicking Downloads at the bottom of the left column. You can also find a download link in the Recovery Center KB article. Recovery Center can be installed on your computer or any of your clients' computers. Note, Recovery Center using local cache still requires access to the internet. So how does Recovery Center work? Metadata from the protected system is retrieved from the cloud, including physical disk and partition sizes. This metadata is used to build the locally attached block storage device within which is presented the protected system's disk volumes and data. If a local cache repository is available for the selected protected systems, Recovery Center retrieves any requested data blocks locally from the cache first, greatly accelerating data access. If a local cache is not available, or if select blocks of data are missing or not present within the cache, the blocks are instead read over the WAN from the vault. If the job is configured to leverage a local cache, any data forced to be retrieved from the cloud will then be stored in the cache so that future requests for the retrieved data will be found locally. Please note, although it is possible to perform a general file and folder recovery for any protected systems present on a vault, Recovery Center has been optimized primarily for use with a local cache repository to accelerate data access. To launch Recovery Center, enter your Axient x360 portal username or email address and click Continue. Note, valid user accounts include x360 portal users or any Recovery Manager RMC user accounts, including in-client users. Enter your password and click Login. Enter the 6-digit MFA multi-factor authentication code if required, and click Verify to complete the login process. The home page view will load by default. On this page, you may start new recovery jobs, monitor or manage existing jobs, or delete jobs that you are finished with. Recovery jobs run as a service and remain persistent in the background once created, whether the Recovery Center user face is loaded or not. Existing jobs will be restarted automatically after a system reboot. To create a new recovery job, click Start New Recovery. Next, the recovery type window will open. Select the type of recovery operations you wish to perform. Virtualize Hyper-V will walk through a wizard to export a protected system's virtual disk and create a Hyper-V virtual machine on the locally installed Hyper-V host. Virtual disk export will allow you to generate a set of virtual disk in any common disk image format for use in recovery or direct virtualization of the protected system. Recover files will mount all protected system volumes to this machine for use in file and folder recovery. Bare Metal Restore will open a browser window to download the x360 Recovery Toolkit, which contains the Bare Metal Restore wizard with support for recovering from local cache. To perform basic file and folder recovery with the Recover File options, select Make it a test to do file and folder restores or for testing recoverability in a testing environment. Select Put it in production when a disaster occurs, and the live mode persistent snapshot will be used to preserve changes made to the running failover environment. Select the client and the protected system. You will be prompted for the access password if one was set during the agent install. Select which snapshot you want to restore. You can select the previous day or click the calendar icon if you want to go back further in time. Select the recovery source. You can restore directly from the cloud, or you can select Restore using a local cache. Enter the path to the local cache and the credentials if needed. Click on the checkbox above the orange line to make the file system read-writable, and change the drive letter to one of the drive letters after the drive letter C. The pop-up window tells you to look at the status column. You may need to close the pop-up window in order to see this status column. This is mounting the backup as an iSCSI drive. then connecting this computer to the iSCSI drive and mounting them as drive letters. When the status says running, you can open Windows Explorer and access the mounted drives to find and copy the files and folders. When you are done, close Windows Explorer, then click Stop on the Recovery Center. In a few minutes, you'll have an option to restart the iSCSI drives or to delete the recovery job. Thanks for watching.